Hi, Mr. Shelley. Hi, Miss Sabina. All right, well, let's go and get started. So, Mr. Daniel, right over here. Isaiah right there. All right, face me, Chit and Keumgang. All right, let's warm it up just a little bit. Hands in the hips. Rotate the neck side to side. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Up and down. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. From here, rotate the hips. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Other way. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. That's what they get for messing with virtual backgrounds. All right, from here, this time we're going to do some arm circles, so big arm circles. Ready? 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. And backward. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Feet together, hands on your knees. Rotate your knees. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Other way. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Bring your left leg up behind you, and then with the right hand, grab your foot. Once you get your balance, lean forward. Try to lift your left knee as high as you can as you lean forward. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. And relax. Switch feet. Right leg up, left hand grabs. Again, once again, to give it that balance, slowly lean forward. Lift that right knee up as high as you can. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. And relax. Spread the feet 2 shoulders apart, face right, touch your head to your leg, hold that stretch. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. And up other side. Same thing. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. And up. Keep facing left side. All right, let's do that right knee bend. Go down as far as you can. Try to keep your right foot flat on the ground if you can. Keep the left leg straight. Stretch it out. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. And up, other side. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. And up. Good. Sit down. Legs open up as wide as you can. Turn to your left. Reach over with the right hand. Grab your toes. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. And up, other side. Same thing. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. And this time, tuck your right leg in. Keep your left leg straight. From here, stretch over your left leg. Try and grab your foot with both hands. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. And other side. Same thing. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. And feet together, legs straight out in front. Grab your toes, pull them back towards your heel. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. And up, bottoms of the feet together now. Butterfly stretch. Push your knees down. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. And good. Stand up, turn around, fix your dobo, shake out the legs a little bit. Let's have you guys switch. And actually, I'll have you on the red and blue line back there. There you go. Good. All right, from here, 준비. Let's warm up with Poomsae from here. Poomsae, Kibon Erchang. Concentrate on your walking stances. All right, ready? 시작. Your 앞서기s. 앞서기. 3 foot lengths deep. 3 foot lengths deep. Walking stance. 앞서기. 바로. Okay, from here this time, take a girchang now. Take a girchang. So you have 앞서기 and 앞구비. Front stand, walking stance and front stances. So remember when you're moving toward the camera, moving away from the camera, it's all front stance, 앞구비. Everything to the side is walking stance. All right, 앞서기. Ready, 준비. 시작. 3 foot lengths on those walking stances. 4 to 4.5 foot lengths on those front stances. Front stances, front knee bent. Back leg straight. Walking stance, both legs straight. All right, we're just waiting for Miss Sabina to finish up. Photo. And make sure your Chumbi stance, feet about 1 foot length wide. All right, go ahead and step forward back to your starting spot. All right, take a Ijang now, Ijang. So once again, same thing, Apsogi and Apgubis. Walking stance and front stances. Remember here, you have 2 high punches in this Poomsae. All right, ready? Shijak. Every second stance on the side is front stance. Apgubi. A little bit deeper on those walking stances, Mr. Daniel. Just a ton of, yeah. It's like tightrope walking stance for you. There you go. Photo. All right. Taeguk Samjang now. Samjang. So now Taeguk Samjang has your back stance as well, right? So you have Apgubi, Apsogi, and Tikgubi. Tikgubi, back stance. Okay. All right, ready. Shijak. Walking to front stance. Apsogi to Apgubi. Virtual background. Actually, they want to be demoted to blue belts, so. Once again, if you did this correctly, back foot or front foot should be where you started. Back foot returns to Jumbi. Bodo. So it's all about consistency in your stance. As black belts, we want to make sure we have consistent stances. All right. Taeguk Sajang now. Sajang. Finally, no down blocks to the left or right. Or low blocks, I should say. All right, ready. Once again, same stances. Apgubi at the very, Apgubi through most of it. Front stance through most of the Poomsae. You have a couple of Tikgubis, back stances at the beginning and in the middle. All right, and then you have Apsogi. You have a couple of walking stances right before the end. All right, ready. Shijok. Oh, punch. They're in the psychic. Double knife hand. Yes. Knife hand block and strike. No, knife hand block and strike. Front kick, back fist. Yes. Photo. All right, show, relax. Let's sink in a little bit. So it's important as you're doing all of these basic forms that you've done for so many years now, you need to make sure that you know every stance for every movement, every block, what the name of it is. All right, you need to know the purpose of the block. Why do we do a down block versus an inner block or an outside in block or a high block? So you have to know what you're trying to defend against when you're blocking, okay? Be able to tell the story. If you don't know the names of blocks and things like that, you're going to want to refer back to your curriculums, right, for that particular belt, all right? And then if you don't know for sure, then make sure you're asking the questions. So, all right, Chumbi. Okay, Taeguk Ojang. So you have 2 new stances in Ojang, right? You have Orunsogi, Wensogi, Orunsogi, Wensogi, left and right stance, all right? Which used to be called T stance, but now it's a short back stance, right? It's a shortened version of your back stance. Orunsogi, Wensogi, left and right stance, and then you have your Koasogi, which is your cross stance. All right, it's a T Koasogi, back cross stance, which means that the back foot is crossed, right? Front foot is flat, back foot comes up. That's your back, right? At the very end, you have your T Kosogi. All right, ready? In your own count. Shichok. That's all right. 1, 2. Front kick. And then step back fist now. No kick here. Step back fist. Yes. You had it right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hammer fist. All right, we were waiting for Isaiah Bowden to catch up. Bodo. Pivot out. Should be right back to your Chumbi position. So your Kuasogi, your cross stance is set up. Once you do your stomp and you place that back foot, your back cross here, right? It's set up where all you got to do is just kind of go up onto your toes, pivot the feet out, bring them down, and you should be right back to your Jumbi position without having to move your feet. Okay? All right. So from here, Yukjang, take a Yukjang. So on take a Yukjang, you remember now you have your Chumbi stance, right? It's really not Chumbi. In Korean, Chumbi means get ready. Right? The stance itself is called narangi sogi, or parallel stance. Narangi sogi. So you have a narangi sogi here when you do your double down block movement, that slow tension double down block movement. That's in a narangi sogi. Okay? Your parallel stance. All right. So from here, 준비. 시작. Lots of apgubis, front stances. You want to have a couple of tikubis, which is on the forearm blocks, and your double knife hands. Photo, step backward to Jumbi. So it's always important to remember, if you're not getting back to where you started, usually for most people, they end up behind where they started. So if this is my starting line here, I end up here, and I move back and I'm too far away. So you want to make sure after each roundhouse kick, you want to place it down a front stance length before the next movement. So after you do your 돌려차기, 1, 2, front stance length, and then step out into the next movement. On both roundhouse kicks, on both 돌려차기s, okay? All right. Take a Chirchang. You have two new stances here, Chirchang. All right, you have Poomsae, tiger stance. Poomsae, tiger stance. And then you have Moasogi, close stance A. Moasogi A. That's where your feet are together, right? Attention position. Right? Chariot is attention, right? The stance itself is a Moasogi, close stance, feet together, heels together. All right, Chirchang in your own count. Ready? Shuk! All right, you should be in a Juchumsigi right now. Juchumsigi, horse riding stance. All right, Podo. Should be right back where you started. All right, take a Paichang now. Paichang, ready? So you have a new stance called diamond stance. All your diamond stance is an angled front stance. So from side to side, right? Side to side, feet are on the same line. Both feet are at the same angle. Okay, so, right, it's diagonal. So both feet are at 45-degree angles. So it should look like two diagonal lines, like this. Right, that's your diamond stance. Whichever side you're looking toward, or whichever side you're looking toward, that leg is straight. The other leg is bent, right, like your front stance. Okay, so your diamond stance, right, same line. Looking, whichever way you're looking, that leg is straight. Okay, that's your new stance. Everything else is the same. Ready? Shijok. Podo. All right. Mr. Daniel, can you go ahead and scoot up to this corner here? There we go. All right, from here this time, Koryo, everyone. Koryo, 준비. All right, your 준비 stance here is an open heaven hand stance. Open heaven hand. All right, ready? So this one here, you have an apkoasogi or front cross stance. So when you do your knife hand punch, knife hand block punch, this is an apkoasogi, meaning that the leg comes in front of the other leg and it goes flat, and then you pick up the rear leg. So it's one. So when you do this, it's not a stepping up side kick. All right? So don't treat it like this when you do that. That is incorrect. So you go into your cross stance, and then you're doing a side kick. Okay? So apkoasogi, or excuse me, apkoasogi, front cross stance. All right, ready? Shijok. Boom! Back to your Chumi position. Should be right back where you started. All right. So for black belts who know Keumgang, you're going to do Keumgang. If you do not know Keumgang, you're going to do Koryo again. Okay? Keumgang, 준비. All right, so you have a new stance in Keumgang, hakdari sogi, crane stance. All right, so when you do your crane stance, you need to make sure that you bend your knee. The leg that you're standing on, you have to bend your knee. You want to imagine the amount of bend in your knee is like in a horse riding stance. Okay, so this is my horse riding stance. That's how much of a bend I should have in my knee when I do my hakdari sogi, my crane stance. All right, you need to lift your other leg up so that the arch of your foot is on the side of the knee, of the bent knee. Okay? So what that does is when it's up that high, the top part of your lifted leg should mimic the floor. Two parallel lines should mimic the floor. Okay? All right. So those of you who know Keumgang, you're going to do Keumgang. The rest of you, you'll do choreo. Ready? Last one. 시작! Now, only on the forward stomps. All right, polo, back to the Jumen position. All right, show, relax, take a break, get some water. Yes, sir. That's a good. For the most part, you had it. So you get some water if you need it. All right, so I'm going to kind of open it up for suggestions on what to do next. We got about 15 minutes left in the class. So does anyone have any suggestions on what they want to do for the next 15 minutes? You guys want to kick? Okay. All right. Okay. Anything on you guys at home? Because the consensus here is they want to kick. Are you guys okay with kicking? Oh, Verschali's like, yeah, 3 thumbs up. Sabina's like, I don't know if I really want to kick. I think I just want to take a break. And the bones are just messing with their virtual background, so. Yeah, they're kids. Huh? They just like playing on the chat and messing with the virtual background rather than training. So, all right, from here, 준비. Okay, let's go back into fighting sense. Keel. Yep. All right, so let's work on some one-step jumping kicks. One-step jumping kicks. All right, so start light, start slow, and then gradually get those kicks up a little bit higher each time. Okay? So remember, your back leg is kicking. Your back leg is kicking. Ready? Hana! Your front leg is your lift leg. One-step jumping front kick, sir. There you go. Okay? All right, turn around. You turn up. Same leg again. Turn around. You turn up. Set. Good. Turn around. You turn up. Net. turn around, 뒤로 turn up. 선. 뒤로 turn up. 선. 뒤로 turn up. Okay, 발 바꿔, switch. Other leg. 하나. Kicking with the left now. A little bit awkward for most people. 뒤로 turn up. 둘. That's why we have to do both sides. Get it balanced. 뒤로 turn up. 셋. One step jumping front kick. 뒤로 turn up. 넷. 뒤로 turn up. 셋. 뒤로 turn up. 셋. Okay, turn around, 뒤로 turn up. So you shouldn't be stepping too far forward, right? Just that, basically the first step is all, that's how much distance you should be covering. So once you take that first step, all you want to do is lift straight up from there, okay? Don't take the step and try to lift forward. Because if you lift forward, then you're not going to lift your knee up high. When you take your step, if you lift your knee up high, then you're going to be more prone to kicking higher, jumping higher. Remember, this is a jumping movement, not a like a skip step or a shuffle step movement. So we're not trying to cover a lot of distance. You cover your distance with the initial step, and then the rest is kicking high. Okay? So when you're kicking high, you're making up for the height by jumping. So you're kicking midsection here, right? That's where you want to aim your kick, is at midsection. But then because you're jumping 12 inches up off the ground, now you're kicking face level. You jump 24 inches up off the ground. Now you're kicking above the head. Does that make sense? Okay? So it's all about the lift. So take that step and then work on that lift leg, which is your front leg. All right, let's change the kick now to roundhouse kick. One step, jumping, roundhouse kick. So now with roundhouse kicks, side kick, hook kicks, twisting kicks, any of the kicks that we have to pivot, normally when we're just doing it on the ground, you have to have more lift because your body needs time to turn. If you don't have lift, right, then your roundhouse kick looks very awkward. So you got to make sure that your body is turning enough, all right? So one step, jumping roundhouse kick. 하나. 뒤로 turn up. 둘. Good. 뒤로 turn up. 셋. 뒤로 turn up. 넷. 뒤로 turn up. 셋. 뒤로 turn up. 셋. 뒤로 turn up. Switch feet. 발 바꿔. 하나. More up. 뒤로 turn up. 둘. 뒤로 turn up. 셋. 뒤로 turn up. 넷. 뒤로 turn up. 셋. Good. 뒤로 turn up. 셋. 뒤로 turn up. All right, this time, one step jumping side, one step jump and side kick. This is the hardest one out of all the one step jumping kicks. All right. Any of the side kick ones, if we do a side kick or if I do a hook kick, it's the same thing. It's hard. So you want to make sure that you're jumping as high as you can, getting as much lift up off the ground, getting your legs up off the ground as high as you can. That gives your body more time in the air to turn. Okay. Ready? 하나. 뒤로 turn up. 둘. Dilo to. Right leg should be kicking. Set. Right leg back, right leg kicking. Dilo to. Net. Dilo to. Set. Dilo to. Set. Dilo to. Switch feet. Parabako. Same thing now. Other leg. Hanam. Dilo to. Come on, Mr. Bean. You got to jump. Dilo to. Set. Dilo to. Net. Let's go, junior students. All right, you're getting shown up by the Geritol group over here. Turn around, Dilo to. All right, that's it. They're jumping higher than you guys, all you guys. They're like 3 times your age. Turn around, Dilo to. That's it. Turn around, Dilo to. All right, let's work on some one-step jumping reverse side kick movements. So this one here is the 2 forward steps. So forward and then bring the other leg around and then turn in the air. All right? Okay, so step, turn, and then throw that kick. You have to remember, though, this is a reverse side kick, meaning that you have to push the kick out and you have to pull the knee back in. Do not push the kick out and just pull your heel back. Because if you do that, then you're going to hook. Then your kick's going to look like this, which is not a reverse side kick. It's going to look like a reverse spinning hook kick. Okay? You have to demonstrate the difference in the air especially. So one step jumping reverse side kick. Ready? Hanam! Dilo to. Right leg again. Dilo to. Set. Dilo to. Net. Dilo to. Set. Dilo to. Set. Dilo to. Switch your feet. Parabako. Same thing again. Hana. Dilo to. Three. No, Mr. B. Now you have to step forward, and then you have to step forward again. Dilo to. 2 forward steps. Set. Step forward and turn. Dilo to. Net. Dilo to. Set. Dilo to. Set. Okay, turn around. Dilo to. All right, same thing, everyone. Same kicks. One step jumping reverse side kick. Adult black belts. Mr. Isaiah, Mr. Oliver, you guys are going to do one step jump reverse spinning hook kicks. All right, so this time you're going to hook this time. Same motion, just hook. Ready? Hanam! Oh, my goodness, Mr. Oliver, what was that? Dilo to. Come on, Mr. Isaiah. Turn around. Dilo to. Don't let the little Isaiah outdo you. Set. Come on. Got to work hard. That was a good one, Mr. Oliver. I like that. Dilo to. Net. Dilo to. Set. Just keep that motion small. Keep that motion small. Dilo chana. Set. Shoot it out like a reverse side kick. And then hook. Yep. Dilo chana. Switching feet. Power go. Hana. Yes. Dilo chana. Dai. Reverse side kick, Mr. Isaiah. Turn around, Dilo chana. Now reverse spinning hook. One step jumping reverse side. Set. Dilo chana. Net. Turn around, Dilo chana. Set. One step jump reverse side kick, Mr. Vishali. Dilo chana. Yes, set. Okay, turn around, Dilo chana. All right, same kicks, everyone. One more time. Same kicks. Adult black belts, second degrees, one step jump twist kick. One step jump twist kick. Yes. This one's hard too. Ready? Hana! Dilo chana! Getting old. Turn around, Dilo chana! Set! There you go. Sure. Dilo chana! Net! Come on, Miss Sabina, get up off the ground there. You're only hopping. Dilo chana! Set! Get up. I want you to kick high. There, that's better. Dilo chana! Set! Turn around, Dilo chana! Switching feet. Power back up. Hana! Dilo chana! Dai! Dilo chana! Set! Turn around, Dilo chana! Net! Dilo chana! Set! Okay, turn around, Dilo chana! Set! All right, turn around, Dilo chana! All right, so from here, this time, we're going to do a stationary kick, all right? So you're going to do a roundhouse kick with the front leg. But what you're going to do is you're going to jump. From here, you're going to jump and turn. We're going to kick with that front leg. All right, 360 roundhouse kick in place. Okay? So the way you start this, right, is I know some of you guys can't. This is going to be hard. So what you're going to do is you're going to concentrate on bringing your knee all the way around. So from here, trying to turn all the way around and landing. So you're jumping to your back like you're doing a jumping reverse side kick, but you're going to spin all the way around. Okay? So, right? So each count, right? When I count, you want to make sure if you can get that leg in the front, that means you can do the roundhouse kick. Okay? If you're only getting to here, then you need to work on just getting turned. Okay? So we're doing a 360 in place roundhouse kicks. Okay, ready? Hana! Okay. No, you kick in the air. Kick in the air. Mm-hmm. Man, if it was easy, everyone would be doing it, right? Ready, set. There you go, good. There you go, Mr. Oliver. Net. Oh, good. You're getting there. You got to spin all the way around, Miss Sabina, okay? You have to end in the same position as you started. That's it. Okay. All right, switching feet. Paku. Let's do the other side now. Ready? Doing the other way. Hana! You're going to maintain your feet, Mr. Isaiah. There you go, Mr. Oliver. There you go. Good. Set. Almost, Miss Rochelle. You're almost there. Good. Net. Almost, Miss Sabina. Good. Set. It's all right. All right, everyone. Come on. Good job. All right, from here, face me. Sit up. Youngna. Have a great night, everyone. Good job. All right, we'll see you guys next class. Okay? Take care, you guys. Good job. Well done. Bye-bye. Bye, everyone. Good job.